And yeah, we checked the weapons earlier. They were nothing that made me overly excited. Where can I get some real advanced weaponry? Maybe I have to go further down south into the dangerous lands. I swear there was something up here I was going to check out though. It was probably the long lost keep. Waldhain still hate me. We've got about a day and a half of provisions. Do they have any food for us here? Pack some berries and some grains and let's head up north. On a city with both a furnace blast and a smelter, they're the places with the best items. Weaponsmith Tavern, Kennel. Probably have to be a fairly big weaponsmith. Armorer and weaponsmith. Not sure if there is such a place here. Yeah, it's greenskins. We're not too in the business with greenskins. Alright, Eichstätt, you might be my last chance. Yeah, not happening there. They don't show in the harbor their attachments. They're only in city with armors. Yeah. Alright, we'll check out the northern places anyway. Maybe find some jobs that help us take on the undead scourge. And once we've seen what we see around here, let's take on this long lost keep. Hey, how many hours you got in this game? Steam, how many hours do I have on this game? 24! And they've all been streamed. So I'm somewhat getting the hang of it, right? Ugh, undead. Many ancient legionnaires. That's not my forte of fighting. We'll pass you by for now. See, we're winning though. I don't know how this concludes, but I do want to go up to the shops first. I'm so surprised this run is going well on the first try, says Soviet. I think I died 15 minutes in my first try. I mean, sometimes we're just that good. Okay, there are definitely things to clear out here, so I want to hit up whatever they have. They got an ore smelter, if that helps, but it might not. Tavern, weaponsmith. Yeah, some actually good armor like that is very tempting. Probably not worth that huge price though when I can have some mail shirts. Look at that. Minus 24 fatigue, minus 26 fatigue? Who's going to be wearing these? Seems over the top. That's a nice helmet though. Gives 120 and doesn't hurt fatigue so much. Metal thingamajiggers, but again, killing fatigue. Don't like fatigue being killed. What are you doing for my goodies though? Not a particularly good price. But these things are never going to get a good price anyway, so I'll sell off most of my rubbishy stuff. What's in the marketplace? Anything good from the other places? Yeah, some banged up mail shirt. I'll take that. Helmets I'm doing pretty fine on. I don't need excessive of that. Out of tools though. Oh boy, am I buying up the tools. And the pelts, might as well. I want to go to a wealthier place and get better prices on my goods. The idea that beer goes off here though is laughable. No, I don't need to hire people. What of the weaponsmith? You got anything awesome? A fencing sword, a one-handed fencing sword. Nah, not really calling out to me. One-handed hammer, great sword. Yeah, nothing that really makes me think, wow, I want that over what I currently have. I was hoping there'd be a big step up in weaponry. Equip those 2 bandages, maybe. I never do buy and equip bandages, do I? Oh, hang on, those aren't bandages, those are medicine, which we have plenty of. You mean these, surely. I usually make Lucky and Tandy my healers. Just because it's easier to remember. Ah, Tandy's all fixed up. A part of the lung has died, making it very hard for this character to catch breath. Yeah, but as long as he can still hit, he's fine. And he's equipped with a bandage. We should probably also remember then that McCain can have a bandage. Because we'll always have our guy with our standard out there. Jorlum looks like he's just come out of elementary school. He's excited to spend the time with the boys out. On an adventure, right. I guess if there's anything worth spending money on, it's stuff in the armor. I'd like another mail shirt. But some of this stuff gives such an abusive amount of fatigue that it's hard for me to justify picking it up. But it's hard to deny the defense that they give as well. What's the big flail by the hammers? I assume you don't mean my one. And no, that's the armor. Weaponsmith. By the hammers. Oh, this thing. Two-handed flail. No thank you. Alright, well, I guess I won't be dumping my money into that stuff. What's going on here? Goblins? Goblins aren't worth my time. I'm here for the undead. And we know where the undead are. Let's go north a bit to see if we can peddle our wares for better money. And then come down and deal with the undead here. Although it's likely fighting more of those bony guys, and I'm not into fighting bony guys. Anything about the undead? Barbarians? Yeah, no thanks. Delivery? Not interested. Let's just camp it out a bit till morning comes. Not that I think their marketplace will have anything spectacular, but I want to see what they're buying my stuff for, and the answer is not a lot of dough. We can do better elsewhere. It's a shame I never picked up that incredibly big bow gun that I saw somewhere. That was nice. Are two-handed weapons bad or something? No, but I quite like having a reasonably shielded front wall. My two-handed guys are Tandy and Sid. They get the job done, don't get me wrong, but might be worth considering a large quiver of arrows, actually. We tend to blow through those. Otherwise, nothing but tatters here. I'll buy some medicine. And I guess I'll buy their bandages. Otherwise, what are they buying my stuff at? Oh, the rate seems pretty terrible here. I got a quality of life mod that actually shows their buy price, but if it's 0.9, then that's not worth anyone's time. I have to get close to see it, though. I miss the mod that makes everything so much faster, but I couldn't handle the invisible giants. Oh, their buy price is even worse. This is a bad place to be for me. A noble sword. I mean, for that price, I can't really be tempted for such a small increase. we're still using the boar spears. Oh well, we're making do with what we've got. This is probably hurting things. Terrified villagers. Travels, forget it, and ghosts are afoot. These creatures are turning the cemeteries upside down, raiding graves. Anyway, let's get it done. That should probably improve the prices they're willing to offer anyway. We'll have it down. Sadly, it's going to be evening time. I'm not fighting at night time. Not if I can't see my foes. Oh dear, what are 20 units of undead doing there? Not a big fan of fighting on the snow either, it gets real exhausting. Okay, looks like they do want us, so let's at least secure the high ground as they come for us. Come on then. Lots of... there's some honor guards. What's all that about? This is not what I imagined by having the high ground. At all. I think we'd be falling back then. You have the high ground, yeah, in front of me. I mean, for all we know, this is much lower ground. I think I'll sacrifice a dog to see what's out there. That was worth killing the dog for. Now I can see what we're up against. Interesting formation for them, though. Right. How do we turn this into our advantage? We could hold this instead. It's a bit of a trek to get over there, though. Archers up at the top here. Front line holding this. But our front line is only 6 people. Could have them spear out like this. Spear wall here and here. It is going to be exhausting to get there in all this snow, though. All the while, they just have to come over here. Alternatively, we just fall back 2 paces and we're fighting them on flat land, but I prefer to have the height advantage here. Hopefully they don't have an easier time taking the snowy route. It's going to be some real fatiguing stuff, though. Oh well, the dog will eat some aggro for a bit. The zombies apparently have Pathfinder and do not suffer the horrible penalty that I'm about to suffer. Okay. Well, that's not good. A couple of turns and they're going to have that that cleared. The dog's really doing something in confusing them and drawing aggro, though. For how little it lasted. Oh, good God, that's some distance you got. The whole point of my setting up on this hilly place was so that I could enjoy high area and not them. Shouldn't have passed your turn, now you're just going to get in the way. Well, Whitelaw, you're already fairly well positioned. Oh, I've lost sight of them, huh. Well, there's your new home. You should probably stand in that pit so that you can still shank people. Although maybe, I'll say you'll get there eventually. Hopefully I get a chance to pretty much pass the turn and rest up, because the fatigue from going through all the snow is painful. Granted, going through all that snow in heavy armor can't be easy. Oh dear, the guy's getting too close for comfort. Maybe you're gonna have to come around here a bit. I still think it's good to have spears here and here, but Wild Goose is a bit away. He won't have what it takes to get up there in a couple of turns. Yeah, I'll have you be able to pop out from the sides. I think that's for the better. Could actually pop you back a bit if I get this hit, but that's unlikely. Take a shot anyway, though. Saw that going better in my head. Ah, there's a tree in the way. Pass for now, get these other buggers up on higher ground. I don't like this fight. Stinks of bad. If there's a vote today, I'm going to lean heavily in support of Xenonauts, says Soviet. That depends on how long this crisis takes. Apparently we're winning it, so if we do win it, then that's game, set, and match as far as I'm concerned. It's a shame to have somebody in position and wasting their turns, but at least he's getting his breath back. Dang, I want you up there. I might make Shaggy thump you up there. I'm pretty sure I can do that on friendlies, right? No, I can't. Huh. Feels like something I should be able to do. Up you get, Edge, right? At least the enemy's fairly scattered. Shouldn't be too hard to take him down like that. Sid. Sure, just stand in that snow for a bit. You can pop out with your axe if anybody comes around there. We're starting to set up something resembling a defense, but there are a fair few of them, and they're into... Oh, ho, ho, Cravens. Mr. Moreno, you were never intended to survive for the long haul, but I'm not here to just let you die. That said, I am backtracking with you guys. This is not a place for you, but it's as far as you can go right now. You can't even thump him back yet, and you're bleeding, of course. Well, you know, sacrifices must be made at times. Too risky to go for that. Let's get you up. I can start taking pot shots, but I'd rather have you as high up as you go here. I wonder if that might even be a bit... Nah, that seems fine enough there. And you get reasonable enough hit chance from up there. I'll leave you be rather than taking a quick shot. I'd like to start aiming my shots. Shouldn't need to spear wall up just yet. Let's have a rally. Okay, that didn't get you out of wavering though. Okay, so Mr. Moreno was hired to die anyway. Well, not sure if I can see it that way. Let's get you up here at least, come on. Goose, you're up there, and I think we'll have you shield walling, spear walling now. Alright, make this matter. You gotta thump him away and make a break for it. It's not the best break for it I've ever seen. It might even be one of the worst, but you did it. There's a... No, okay, there's not a tree in the way there. Can you get up there then? Might be better if you actually take something of a step back in all of this. I could actually have you move down here, you move down there, and then you can enjoy the high ground rather than sacrificing it to McCain. It's alright, Sid, just take a breather. Yeah. You're gonna need to do that miracle shot again, Mr. Moreno. Alternatively, I can thunk you back with this if I hit. But I'd really rather climb up here. Maybe I can do both. That should not have worked as well as it did, but it did, so let's take it. That was a 13% chance, and it had Mr. Moreno in the way, but it worked out. Maybe Sid should go up here for height advantage. Or even better up here. Up there. They come for you, you lop their heads off. Higher, get higher. He took nothing on that. Scary stuff. Let's wait a bit on you. I might need you to push somebody back again. Down you go. King Toto is pretty useless there, and I'm not a fan of that. However, he does have a good jab attack that can thrust people away. So I'll have him here to support Sid in case Sid gets overwhelmed. Keep the jabbies out. Uh-oh. You're not free yet, Moreno. In fact, oof, your armor is gone. Completely gone. You're a dead man walking. Regardless, I'm going to get you up here. The high ground won't likely save you, but try your best. That guy's a problem. That shield could overwhelm that, and you are not well placed to deal with it. Is that tree getting in the way or something? I don't want to put you in any unnecessary danger, so let's have you step back. I lack offensive capability up here. I say that with an axe and one of those and that, because that ancient honor guard with the other ancient honor guard is probably going to be a problem. Still, this is where we've chosen to have our stand. So have at. I have to try. Alright, come at us, undead, and get skewered. They have Battle Forged, a perk. The more armor they have, the less damage they take, and they'll die faster if they lose armor. Well, we don't have good ways to reduce their armor with a toothpick. Rock in a sock, and whatever that is. Oh well, come to me. Also, let's rally the troops. There we go. Mr. Moreno's not breaking anymore, at least not mentally. You act in 17 turns. But this Ancient Honor Guard goes earlier, so... You're just gonna have to do your best, Mr. Moreno. Shield wall up if you must. There are going to be a lot of them, sire. Yeah, Mr. Moreno actually needs to start taking the hits on the head if he wants to survive. I'm surprised the undead even care about Spear Wall. The fact that it pushes them back seems unreasonable. Oh Christ, you can hit from a distance, can't you? But you don't have a shield, so I guess I can still take you down. You're going to be a real pain. You're going to shank Mr. Moreno. I can feel it. If I'm not mistaken, Shield Wall gives adjacency extra bonus, so if we do that, that'll help Mr. Moreno a bit more. That's not taking care of the head. I need the head off, Sid. I could shield wall with you as well. That might also protect poor Mr. Moreno. I mean, it still hit, but I want that guy dealt with. Him being able to attack from a distance is a right pain. God damn, that armor can really tank it. Crossbow bolts to the face and body and not even flinching. He's bruised at worst. And they got reinforcements aplenty coming in. Did Jake get the extra quivers? I made one, but of course I did not equip it. Damn, these guys are fully healed up and armored. I can do this again to try and stop you from wavering, so I will. Much better. Rallied for the company, steady as she goes. And you're going to need that, because I need you to not die. We're shield walling up for you. It's tiring to shield wall, sadly, but I'm just trying to keep you alive. The fatigue's going to build up real nasty for us, though. Like it's already getting dangerously high. Nice, that cleared out the armor at least. He's laughing at that damage that we're doing. Absolutely laughing at it. But at least his armor is going, which is what I need it to do. Dang. They're going down, they're not rising up, which is pretty lucky for me. Can they only rise up once, or can they do it multiple times? I feel like they did it multiple times before. Also, Sid, you got nothing really to deal with here. I could even do with you coming around here and dealing with the honor guard personally. I think we'll actually do that. We'll start having you come over this way. If these guys rise up, that's a problem for King Toto the Clubfoot. Very nice. I know it's exhausting, Whitelaw, but keep the spear wall going, please. Definitely you do as well, Wild Goose. Just keep yourself alive, Moreno. That is lucky. Shield wall should be a lot better at dealing with my spears, but they're not getting it. When we come out of this, Wild Goose and Whitelaw are going to be exhausted. They won't even be able to do any more of this. I think they got one more in it each. Oh, that answers that one about you getting back up. Just keep stabbing, man. A really nice thing about the shield walls, it is softening the targets up at least. Most people can come in and one-shot the zombies after that. Alright, make it matter. I don't like this guy. At least he's overwhelmed. Get jabbing. Don't like them being too close. Alright, let's get you close enough, Sidoin, but let's not sacrifice you just yet. Keep that shield wall up. I'm putting way too much into keeping Mr. Moreno alive. Did that try to hit both of you? Slight problem. Sid won't be able to march through all of this and give him what's for, but he could probably get into there and then set it up for the next turn. I'm thinking it might just be better to let Whitelaw rest here rather than spear wall up. No, if you can spear wall, you will spear wall. Rest is for later. Still can't make it. Okay, he finally made it through. And that's going to be a problem for Wild Goose. Don't know what that ancient honor guard is using, but it looks like something that's ready to take his head off. Oh yeah, I think it's that curved blade that ignores a lot of armor. Yeah. I'm not putting all my units to use here. It might be on flat ground, but I think I'll get Marty Mole down here so we can start shanking. Or do I move him up here? No, they're about to get close enough here that you'll be able to surely attack from there and there. So just have some patience. Doesn't answer what you're going to do though. You might go down on the ground. At least then you can shank both of these. Sorry, I'm confident you can handle it down there. What'll it be, Sid? Oh yeah, there's a tree in the way. And it's pretty exhausting to jump down. Alright, Edrai, you just rest up. I'm not even going to have you further shield wall up, I don't think. Although you already are. Okay, this is where it starts getting really hairy. Well, you can start jabbing against that, I suppose. I may bring Mr. Moreno back here, and then bring Marty Mole up here, and then Marty Mole can start shanking that guy. That's an idea. It's going to take a turn to wind up, though. Also, I might kill this guy as it is. Good. Very good. Getting there. He'll die yet. We're doing something with our numbers though, down from 20 to 14. It's painful bringing Sid in like this, but you've got to go, Sid. Besides, if you're surrounded, you can attack in every direction. Oh, interesting. You'll be able to shank Sid from there, I think. Maybe I should bring Shaggy in a bit. Don't want to surrender the height advantage too much, but I kind of already have. Sid might be able to kill you and take a step closer here, though. Next turn, I'll have you rest up. It's good to have people with actually decent fatigue. That goes for you as well, Ed, right? Whitelaw's exhausted. I'm just going to give him a break. What'll it be, Moreno? Yes, I think it is time for you to take a step back. Might even take a step forward into... Nah, step back. Rest up. Rest easy. As for you, Goose, you're just gonna have to dance for a bit. Mardy Mole's getting in on the case. Okay. Still wish Shaggy was being put to work, but resting is important even in battle. This is why I like Battle Brothers so much, says Zarek. The AI really uses the skills. Yeah. Making your AI use the features is pretty good. Too close, apparently. I'm more likely to hit you with a jabby thing. Well, I'll still jab you. Even if the hit rate is lesser, I'm confident we're fine there. Ah, man. Try your damnedest. Sucks not having our spear wall. They got freebies coming on in here, but oh well. What do we do? Well, I think Sid is going to take his Omnis Slash on both of these guys. Mardy Mole is just going to do what he can. Like that. Oh yeah, Toto doesn't have good armor, nor does he have a shield, so he's going to be eating that. Finally. That guy's on his way out. I think I'll hold off on using Shaggy until we have the Omnis Slash done. 40 fatigue. Let's see how we do here. Oh well. You're gonna have a hard time using any more attacks there, Sid. You're just gonna have to hold out. Good thing jabbing with a spear doesn't cost too much, but... Wild Goose, what'll it be? You have that dangerous ancient honor guard right there. Might be more beneficial for you just to shield wall up and not get hammered. Uh-oh. Okay, sure. They just want to get closer and closer to Mr. Moreno here. I shouldn't be scared of using Mr. Moreno. I know he has no armor. Okay, no, I should be scared of that. He has no armor. Shield wall's helping you there. I'd rather take more guaranteed hits. Shank. Should probably get you involved here and then try to split the shield on this guy. I don't know if that helped much or not. Yeah, if only morale were a thing, but it doesn't make a lot of sense for it to be. I mean, morale should be a thing for us, seeing all these guys get back up. Take it. Come on, Sid. Take it like a champ. I can barely even see what's down there with all this going on. I don't like Sid being surrounded, but most of us are surrounded here. Take what we can. King Toto's in a bad shape over there. Remember, we're doing this to win the endgame crisis. I gotta fight a lot of these things, that's just how it is. Oh dear, Sid. So about that shield that's gotta go. Jeez, what does it take? It takes that. Okay, it's gone. Damn it, I can't have Mr. Moreno sit aside this whole time. Sid can't do anything. He needs to relax. Stay shield walled. Try to attract all that attention. Oh dear. It's not the first time Sid's eaten the ground, but it may well be the last. Now we've revealed how one-eyed he is. Oh yeah, he's also bleeding. Sid's gone. Something about there being a lot of them. Well, there goes Sid. That's what gets me. This is a random swarm that decided Jake looked tasty on his way to the actual objective. No, but they came out of the objective, so the place should be considerably easier to burn down. At least that's what I'm choosing to believe. I could have ran from these guys, to be fair. I chose to take this fight. Let's not forget it. Toto's going down. Ah, jinx. I bet Shaggy really misses his height advantage. The ancient warriors are still going strong here. Even if I got Mr. Moreno over there, he doesn't get an attack in. I should hold off there for a little bit. Shaggy's too exhausted to do anything. Let's at least try to get those deaths going. For them, not for us. Numbers are even, but we got 2 people on the way out. Come on, Surfer. That's the spirit. Did that not do any damage, though? Well, the helmet got hit, okay. Okay. We try and we try. Is it time to let the dogs out? It is not yet time to let the dogs out. Oh, jeez. Makes these misses feel ever more painful. Oh, well. Toto the clubfoot has clubbed his last. Out of ammo. Shanks out, Rosa, but that is not your specialty. Uh-oh. Shaggy. Shaggy wants to make a break for it. I really can't blame him. Alright, 10 on 9, but Shaggy's going out. Can't be losing Wild Goose here. Let's... Oh, damn, he's tired. He's very tired. I agree, we're all tired of this. Oh, Shaggy's legging it. Alright, I could do a little toot to make him happier, or I could go on the offensive. But Shaggy's already out of thing. Maybe it's better that Shaggy just leaves. Everybody else seems to be okay-ish. So let's go for the offense. So now we're 9 on 9 if you count Shaggy running away, which I do. Could this guy please die? No, no he cannot. Alright. It's expensive to let the dogs out. And they're gonna die pretty swiftly. But they might save us. Well, it's trying to take down that one. It's a start for us. Come on then. Bah. That's what causes me to run out of... Oh, Jagger's out as well. Time to get down and get stabby, I think. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, well, this is getting pricey. Shaggy went down. Who? Did someone else die there? Adam Whitelaw died. Whitelaw's been around for a long time. And now he's gone. Oh well, Mr. Moreno. Give them what's for, right? At this rate, yes, one honor guard is going to be the end of our group. Mardy Mole, the Chancers, his chances are up. Jacob said Whitelaw killed, not that he died. Really? Oh yeah, there's Whitelaw. Here I was thinking he was here. Who died then? Shaggy sure did, but wasn't there somebody else? Hard to keep track of all our bros here. Okay then. I ain't wiping here. Get down. Ah. So much for height advantage there. Sid is back, axe in hand. Mardy the Chancer is dead. Dang. This is going from bad to worse to even worse. There we go, at least that thing's down. Not happy with Sid being there. Is this Sid's ultimate betrayal? For the company, lads. For the company. Oh, please. Less of that. We're wavering, so let's have a little toot. There we go. Feel inspired, folks. We've been through worse and survived. That's a lie. We have not been through worse. Jagger, maybe it's time to get stuck in, or maybe it's time to continue to enjoy the height advantage, or even time to take a step back from that guy. Because Toto's back to say hello, and his head armor's still doing fine. Oh god, no, not Wild Goose. I need him to, you know, live. Oh no. Oh no. Too exhausted to take him down. That axe is going to be the end of Wild Goose. I'm not about to sacrifice Surfer Rosa for this, but there's not a lot Surfer Rosa can do. Alright, maybe get a bit closer. You're bleeding out, man. I should have had you heal yourself, I guess. Alright, enjoy some height advantage, Jagger. Oh no. Just keeps coming. I gotta do the things I gotta do. Your health is fine, don't need to patch yourself up. I'd rather you get killing. Especially against Sid. Oh. Oh no. Damn, these two guys here, especially you keep pounding away at McCain. Just gotta get jabbing. Uh-oh. That was very fortunate that Wild Goose stopped that. Now stay down. Let's put the pressure on this guy. Oh, he's about to fly. Oh no! Stop it, just stop it. Well, that's you down at least. Can't believe it, Surfer Rosa is outside of his element right now. But he's still trying to kick some ass as best he can. We need the toot. There's not a lot left of McCain. This guy's got to go. Keeps jabbing at us. That's our own guy, too. Wild Goose, you think you got it in you? No, you don't.